So ELISA stands for enzyme-linked immunosorbent assay, and we have these cells that's growing under media, and this media itself is going to be our sample. So this could be useful for when we are interested in what cells are secreting hormones, proteins. We can kind of cytokines. We can see how cells are responding without killing the cells, and it can have a higher sensitivity, so you can have a lower threshold for detections. So first of all, we have these antiplates, and we're going to coat it with capture antibody or primary capture antibody. And then we're gonna let it incubate overnight, so that they bonds to the surface of the plate, and then we're gonna pour this media over that contains the protein of our interest, which will bind to the antibodies, capture antibodies. And this is gonna be our antigen. After that, we're gonna wash it with PBS. In between the step, we're gonna wash it with PBS and Twin 20, which is basically a soap or surfactant. So it helps to wash off the stuff that we don't want. And then we're going to have a primary antibody that binds to the antigen. The primary antibody. After that, we'll have pre-conjugated secondary antibody that's binding to the primary antibody. Pre-conjugated secondary antibody. And they'll have glowing fluorophore or something else that will allow us to see with either bare eye or spectrometers or something like that. And between this time, we're washing with PBS and Twin 20. So for example, we can have on the 96 plate, we'll have many different samples that may have show different colors, density colors. So some of them may be really dark, some of them be a little lighter, some of them are just not even visible, some of them could be like in the middle. And we can put this, and we always have standard curve as well. So we'll show a varying degree of color, which can use to make the standard curve. So we have this concentration of the protein, the antigen that we're interested in. Let's just call it ANT, which is a fake name. And then we have this absorbance, and they will show something like that. And within this range of this absorbance, we can use the standard curve to quantify the amount of antigen present in these different samples using the standard curve. And so once we have this 96 oil plates, we put in a spectrometer, and then we can quantify the different amount of antigens present in samples.